So good afternoon children. So in today's class we are going to discuss about a case study problem about the food wastage in college cafeterias. Okay. So college cafeteria where students are wasting plenty of foods. So we have to provide a solution for that. In order to avoid the food wastage in the cafeteria, we have to provide a solution. That solution should be based on artificial intelligence. Okay. So another one important thing is that the solution should give in the way or approach using design thinking concepts. Okay, so as we all are aware about the about design thinking approaches, so we are starting from the empathize, define, ideate, test, and prototype. So these are the 5 parameters or properties of the design thinking. Based on these 5 approaches of design thinking, we have to provide a solution for this case study problem. So I will repeat it again about the problem. The problem is that is avoiding the food wastage in the college cafeterias. Okay. So the solution what we have to do is that firstly when we go for the design thinking approach, we have to start with the empathize that we all know, right? So how do we empathize? Means that is we have to stand in their position and we have to think. Okay. So to whom we have to approach for empathizing this problem means. Okay. See actually the stakeholders who involved in this problem is one is the student, another one is the persons who is working in this cafeteria. Those who are the important stakeholders who are involving in this problem. So we have to empathize automatically. If we want to empathize, we have to gather information or collect data from those two stakeholders. Right? So for collecting information, so what are the information we have to collect from the cafeteria persons means? So avoiding food wastage in the sense we have to take a survey or we have to collect the information in person to the persons who is working in the cafeteria about how many foods are wasting and what is the quantity of the food that is getting waste and that is for instance they are cooking for 3 times, that is morning, noon and night meals, at which time the food is wasting in a large quantity. Likewise we have to gather the information from the persons who is working in the cafeteria. Okay. Another thing is that particular menu the students will not get. That is maximum Pongal and all people are not liking nowadays, right? So those particular menu we have to change or what in which day or which session that particular food is wasting in a large quantity. Likewise all these information we should gather from the persons who is working in the cafeteria. And after gathering or collecting the data, we have to go for the another stakeholder, that is student. Okay. So students who are involving in this, even wastage is mainly done by the students only. Okay. So what we have to do is that we have to gather the information like what all they don't like actually, and how we can improve this in order to not waste the food. All these information should gather from this. And what is the reason for wasting the food? The main thing is that what the students think. In students aspect, what food they don't like, and what is the reason for wasting that particular food, and in which session the food is not good, and about the taste and all these things we have to gather from the student. So this is what we are doing in the empathize stage. That is, we are gathering the information from both the stakeholders, the persons who is working in the cafeteria and the students who involved in this wastage of food. So after empathizing, we have to define. We all know the second stage of design thinking is the define. So what we are defining is that actually from this problem, what shall we define means either we have to provide a solution based on AI. AI means it is a basket, it is a huge amount of ideas we have in the AI. So we have to go for the ideate stage because even you people may have different ideas. So after collecting all those ideas, we can go for the prototype stage, right? So do you have any idea? Now we are entering into the ideate stage, right? So do you people have any idea for this problem? One by one, you can tell about your idea. First thing.
Limited stock from the police. Limited stock.
Limited
Quantity.
Limited quantity preparation. So if what he says is that if we prepare the food in a limited quantity, the food will not be wasted. Okay, that is a valid point only. If we cook excess only, the people will not prefer that, and automatically if they don't get mixed up, the food will get spoiled automatically. wasted. So if we cook in a limited quantity, automatically we can able to reduce the food waste. That is a valid point. Any other idea?
We have to make a pre-ordering system. If we want the lunch, we should order before 1 hour.
So it is another one valid point that pre-booking system. What that is right? Pre-booking system only. So pre-booking system in the sense, what we tell us is that if a particular student is interested in particular menu in the particular session, they can able to pre-book that. Unless or until they book the lunch, they will not get the lunch. If we follow the system means automatically the